What's up, guys? Welcome to G Whiskey. My name is Jeff. This is a channel where I offer my thoughts and opinions on a specific whiskey, and once in a while I'll throw in a list and other whiskey-related content as well. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I've got 4 Kavalan Solists here. I'm going to be doing a blind shootout with these, so it should be an interesting one. Stick around. And now for something completely different. I'm doing a blind shootout today, and this will be the first blind shootout I've ever done on the channel, so I'm kind of interested to see where it goes. As I just mentioned, I've got 4 Kavalan Solists with me. All of these are whiskeys that I recently reviewed, and I loved all of them. My favorites were the Sherry and the Vino, which came in at 91, and then I had the Bourbon at 90, and then I had the Port at a very healthy 88, so really, there's no slouches in this group. But, you know, blind tasting, I don't know which one's going to be my favorite. I don't know if I'll be able to even pick apart the differences between them. But I'm going to try, and I'm going to rank these for you. And this is probably going to be a pretty tough one because all of these whiskeys have these really fruity, dense, intense flavors to them. And there is a risk that all those flavors are going to kind of like melt together and taste kind of muddied, if you will. So I don't know if this is going to work out. So we'll see, A, if I can even tell these whiskeys apart, and B, if the scores I give them, if the ranks I give them actually reflect the scores or the ranks that I gave them in my videos. Anyway, I'm going in sort of confident. I do think I'll be able to pick them apart, but I'm not sure. And, you know, of course, blind tastings have a way of humbling people, so I don't want to get too cocky before I go in. Beyond that, I kind of hope that I don't get the exact same ranking or scores or, you know, hierarchy that I put in my videos, just because I feel like that would be a little bit more interesting for you guys. Anyway, this video won't be heavily edited like a lot of my other videos because I do want to shoot it in real time. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to slip on this sleeping mask, and my girlfriend is going to help me pour out a dram of each of these whiskeys, and I'll go through them. I'll try and pull out some tasting notes. I'll try and give them a rank and just figure out what I'm drinking. Anyway, everything's going to be marked. We've got our little system ready to go, so blind tasting should be interesting. Let's hop into it. And in the meantime, if you can kindly leave a like down below, that'd be greatly appreciated. Alright, so we're all ready to go. What girlfriend's going to do is she's going to switch around the bottles on me, so I don't know which one is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. And then she'll hand them to me. I will first try and just sort of like pull out notes for you guys and see what I'm tasting, see what I'm smelling. And then I'll just try and figure out what it is that I'm drinking. I'm not sure, again, that this is going to go according to plan. In fact, I kind of hope it isn't, but I'm curious to see how this one turns out. So, do we have number 1 ready? We do. Excellent. Alright, let's give this a go. Okay, so I don't know what it is, but I know what it isn't. And I'm definitely getting some kind of cask influence. I don't think this one's the bourbon. Yeah. Alright. So it's very fruity. Kavalans always are. Let's give it a taste. Ooh. Okay. I know what number 1 is, but I'm not going to say it for now. I'm going to just kind of keep that in the bank, and we'll move on to number 2. So let's check number 2. This is number 2. Again, I am getting what I think is a cask influence. Kavalan house style, which I love. Loads of tropical fruits to this. Ah. Okay, I think I know what this one is too. Lots of banana in this. Nice spiciness here. Usually I add water to my Kavalans. None of these are being watered tonight just because fresh pour. But I think I still might be able to sort out which is which. I think. Number 3. Okay, here we go. Alright. Oh, lots of alcohol in this one. Oh man, that's good. Alright. That's delicious. This one, again, definitely getting a cask influence. That's not the bourbon. It's not the sherry. Okay. So far, I have my theories. By process of elimination, I think I might know what number 4 is, but we'll see. So number 4, please. Ugh. Spill it. All right. Okay. Very fruity. This one's definitely the fruitiest of the bunch. Definitely some jammy notes here. Ah. All right. I might have to step back on my theory a little bit. Can you pass me number 3, please? All right. That's number 4. That's number 3. Okay, I'm gonna try number 2 now. Oh, that's not number 2. Well done. Just didn't break any glasses. Okay. So here's what I think. I think number 1 is the sherry. I think number 4 is the vino. I think number 2 that I've got in my hand here is the bourbon. I think number 3 is the port. And that's my order of preference. So I definitely do like the sherry first. We kind of established that in my videos. And you know what? Sherry is so distinctive. I can tell it, you know, no two ways about it. I can tell when it's the sherry. The other ones are a little bit more tricky. They're way more difficult. I'm pretty sure this one's the bourbon. I do like the bourbon better than that port. But tonight, I don't know, it's kind of hard. Can I have, well, I don't know this is the port, so can you pass me number 3 again, please? We'll see which one I prefer. But I definitely like number 1 and number 4 the most. Yeah, okay. I do prefer the bourbon, which I think this one is. So yeah, 1 sherry, 4 vino, 2 bourbon, 3 port. That's my ranking, and that's my guess. So let's see what they are. All right. So, we're putting these in front of the correct bottle? Is that it? Oh man, I was wrong about the vino and the port. I really like that port. What? Okay. You know, usually the port ranks the lowest of the 4, and tonight it came out, well, definitely not on top, but better than I expected. Yeah, of course, sherry, very distinctive. Shocking. All right, so that definitely didn't go according to plan. Like I said, I usually rank the port as the lowest of the 4, and for it to beat out the bourbon was pretty shocking, actually. I didn't see that coming. The sherry, honestly, the sherry, it's too easy. It's too easy with the sherry. The sherry's so distinctive, it stands out so much that as soon as I smelled it, as soon as it hit my tongue, I knew exactly what I was drinking. As for the bourbon, it was a little bit less tricky than the vino and the port just because we don't have that cask influence. It's a little bit more like distillate forward. So I'm glad I was able to sort of like work out what that one was. But no, man, the port and the vino, I absolutely love the vino. And in my rankings, I had it at number 2. So like I said, it was number 1 sherry, number 2 vino, number 3 bourbon, and number 4 port. And that just kind of got flipped on its head tonight, didn't it? So I guess our big conclusion from tonight is that scores can pretty much go out the window, and that we've got like moods to our palate, and depending on circumstances, what we ate today, all these things, there's too many factors. We might actually have our rankings and our scores flipped on their heads. So you never know where you're getting with these blind tastings, and that's the fun of it. Alright, and I guess that's it for today, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you want to help support the channel, please consider becoming a patron. Otherwise, you can like, comment, and subscribe. Always appreciate it. And I do want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the Kavalan range? How would you rank them? How would you score them? What are your overall impressions of the brand? Let me know down below. Also, you can let me know what you want to see me review next, and I'll keep it in mind for my upcoming videos. Bye, guys.